we'll see what happens now as Liam Livingstone tosses the coin. Ooh, it looks like Chris Jordan has decided he's going to have a bat, which is interesting. Let's
plus much more.
Emirates Old Trafford, are you ready?
Is a belter of a pitch. Yeah, that's what you want tonight, and that first ball will encourage everybody, I think.
There's a slip in place. Jack's on strike. Here's Wood again, left arm over balls to Jack's. That nips back actually. The ball loops down towards Mick, comes back in to complete the over. To Jack's, hammers it up and over extra cover. And out towards the boundary, and the first four.
I think first Bailey is in, and here's the ramp from Evans. He's played it really well. It's got inside it, that's 6. He has just jumped outside the off stump, little paddle ramp, and away. Runs away from us into Laurie Evans. He's going ramping again on this one. He's managed to ramp for 6 over.
Now, Surrey.
They are as Will Jacks waits for Bailey. Oh, he's ramping as well, and he's ramped it straight to short fine leg. And Will Jacks goes, caught at short fine by Luke Wells on the edge of the circle, just didn't get enough on it, Will Jacks, and has ramped it straight to Luke Wells. And Tom Bailey, after taking a bit of time.
By 24 not out, Wood balls to Evans, it's gone high towards the leg side, over the rope, watch out below the point, it's coming your way. It's all the way for 6 for Evans, he moves on to the 5th. Wood back in to Evans, slashed away down towards deep third. It probably will be 4, it will. He's back into to Evans, that's off the back foot, hammered away through the offside for 4. Beats the infield, of which there's a cover.
Also for area.
Final ball of the 5th, Wood in balls to Evans, who's off the back foot.
In the final over of the power play, Mitchell is in, slower one, and that's again just helped on its way up and over the top of Joss Butler. He winning the toss, batting first, 69 for 1. As Hartley is in to Jason Roy, who's sweeping. It's top edgy, but it's got a lot of height on it, and it'll run away over the boundary rope. And
Evans and Roy are probably the only 2 batters.
Here's Wells to Evans down the pitch and strikes the ball away through the offside out towards the deep extra cover boundary. It's fumbled a little bit on the rope by Tom Hartley, but he just flicks the ball.
And that reaction for Jason Roy is what everybody's reaction is when I arrive. Just completely turned his back to Laurie Evans. He wasn't going anywhere there, was he? But here, as in over the wicket comes Mitchell, and that's just flicked away by Jason Roy. Just drifted on. As in comes Mitchell, and it's another ramp by Laurie Evans, and it's very well played straight over. He's gone for 70, and Surrey in the 12th are 104 for 2.
It's a great knock by Evans. It's a welcome wicket for Lancashire. Light Dan Moriarty.
Tom, I read, had a bit of a hamstring problem.
Here comes Tom Hartley in, balls to Roy, who goes on the reverse, and
sat upon in front of the new hotel. That's going into the new hotel by Jason Roy, and those people in those seats, almost the ball going towards them. It's actually those in the sofas that's gone.
This is his 4th and final over, as Roy hammers it out towards that wide long on boundary. Mitchell gets across and stops the ball. Again, they come back for 2, and that'll bring a 50 for Jason Roy. 50 not out from 33 balls, 4 fours and 1 6. Fine knock by the Surrey and England man.
Yeah, it's been a case of accumulation, really, if you can say that he's got it off 33 balls, but it's been an understated innings so far.
Final ball of the 15th. They'll be hoping he's there at the back end of the innings for Surrey. Wood in, balls to Roy, up and over extra cover. Has he got enough on it to clear the man? No, he hasn't. It's a great catch. Brilliant by Stephen Croft. Wonderful diving catch, falling backwards, hits the ground hard. An absolute skyer from Roy, and Croft takes a stunner. It's 140 for 3.
Always good, Crofty. Really good in the field is Stephen Croft. Else for a start.
Well, the grown-ups have turned up, as we always say. Here is Overton. cutting powerfully out towards the boundary rope for great shot to get started. 149 for 3. Mitchell's into him. This one's pulled away by Jamie Overton. Straight out to Rob Jones.
How many Rob Joneses are there out there? He's all over the place, isn't he? Deep mid-wicket, he's been deep fine leg, he's been at both ends. He must cover 150 metres in between each over, I would have thought.
That's the 150 up with that single for Surrey in the 16th. Sam Curran back on
17th. Wells to Curran. It's muscled away towards the leg side. One bounce. Will it reach the rope? It does. It just skips away.
Over the wicket he comes again to Sam Curran. He's gone for it again, and this is drilled by Sam Curran down the ground, and Dane Vilas takes a terrific catch down at long off. Just diving forward in his bootstrap.
Shuffles his way back in. Balls again. Hammered back over his head. One bounce. And into the advertising board in front of the Mitchell. To Overton, a slow ball, muscled away towards the leg side. It's picked up on the boundary by Tom Hartley, and they'll come back for 2. 17 to Overton, 172 for 4.
Towards the stumps to prevent the run in this case.
It's actually a really good bit of work.
It is a good bit of work. Oh, then, here we go.
Bailey is in, and Narayan gets a slowish full toss. Well bowled to the right-handed Chris Jordan. Slower ball, and Jordan looking to swing it into the 3 in the over. As this one swung though by Chris Jordan for 6. Wow. Chris Jordan has just stood up. Final ball of this Surrey innings then. Bailey into Jordan, another slower ball, and this is swung by Chris Jordan down the ground. Vilas will get round to his right to do the fielding, and Narayan and Jordan come back for 2, and that means Surrey, having won the toss, it certainly sets it up for a very interesting game of cricket, this. It really does.
It does, and if they get somewhere near, like
last night. As round the wicket goes Jacks, and Salt off the back foot shots her. Ooh, that's a lovely shot. Round the wicket again goes Jacks. Salt's forward, just nudges down to short, fine, quick singles taken to Narayan, and they'll pick up a single. 2 balls left of this first over as Jacks into Butler with those knees bent. Oh, what a shot that is. It's such a clean strike of the cricket ball.
For Lancashire lineup, given just an outstanding base to build on. It's that balance as ever, isn't it? From wanting runs on the board in your power play. Don't wait. Curran just pushes the ball away through the offside. Up comes Abbott from what I'm sure is a pretty balmy night in Taunton. Curran's into Butler. That's nudged away down to fine leg, and 4 more.
He goes to Butler. Butler's down the ground to him. Oh, again, it's the feet of Butler. It just looks so easy.
For Lancashire, whether there was bat on it or not, it was a leg side ball, and anything on it with fine leg up in the
5 so far between these two. That's driven up to Jordan. That's a good catch. It's an excellent catch by Jordan. We've seen some good catching all night, and that's a good one too. Salt's gone for 13, 35 for 1.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't drop catches. He's got about the safest pair of hands in, certainly in English cricket, probably in world cricket, and it's a good catch, really good catch.
He's actually made that look pretty easy.
4th, Abbott to Croft, hammered out through the offside, only for a single, with Will Jack.
Bat raised as Moriarty into him once again, and Croft is swinging this leg side. He's got a lot of this. It's over the top of Sean Abbott. Oh, it kept Sean Abbott interested. He sort of had to run in an arc to get round to it, Sean Abbott. Glasses. Croft backs away outside the leg stump. Oh, well played. Sweeps again, followed by Moriarty, who kicks the ground in frustration. He's sort of back to...
When he's hugely inexperienced, he's hardly played this summer at all. It's Jordan now, though.
Into Butler. It's nudged away to mid-wicket for a single. Moves on to 19, 51 for 1. 51 for 1. Croft waits for Jordan, who's in and bowling full-length ball. That's hammered down the ground for 4. Powerful shot by Croft all along.
And as I say, his control, it's remarkable at times, but against Butler it'll be interesting. And over the wicket he comes. Oh, Joss Butler, behave. He's just picked him up first ball.
I'm not sure how long that's going to last. Interesting to see how Butler plays him now.
Narayan hiding that ball as always. Over the wicket he comes too. Butler, he's done him again. Now, how much of this one has he got? 6 more from Josh Butler. And Chris Jordan, he stood down there, sort of scratching his head as if he's cut short. He has gone. That is a big wicket for Surrey. And Lancashire are 97 for 2. That's the job today for him in this quarter-final, to get his side over the line and into finals day. As this is driven, beautiful shot from Croft. Fantastic timing. The chase is very good from Jamie Overton, and I'm very glad he didn't collide with Lanky there, because there would have only been one winner, even though Lanky is a giraffe. But it's the end of Moriarty's over. He's picked up the wicket of Butler. 11 gone, and Lancashire are 100 for 2. And it's nice.
In the 11th now, chasing 158 for in their quarter-final. Livingston.
Oh, shot.
Out towards wide, long off. Big chase on for Curran. Doesn't catch up with it. Excellent shot by Narayan to Livingston. That's gone high. Out towards the leg side. Overton underneath it. In position. Takes the catch. Overton takes the catch. Livingston, the captain, go.
Abbott. From the pavilion end, he's in, and swing and a miss from Croft. This is Surrey's opportunity to just try. Then it went over him, but it just kept going and going and going. And I think he's actually got a hand to that beyond the boundary rope. Oh, Sam Curran, if it's...
It must be all of 90 metres down there, I would think.
That was massive. As this is short, this is cut by Croft like a tracer bullet, and Gus Atkinson does very well.
He did. 27 balls left. Croft 51 not out. There's Sam Curran for Surrey. He's in again to Croft. It's flicked away off the pads out towards deep backward square leg. Shuffle right across the stumps there, did Croft.
He had to come back for 2, didn't he? And he was treading water in the last 4 or 5 paces.
2 balls left of the 18th. Sam Curran to Daryl Mitchell. And Mitchell slaps it down the ground for 4. Well, a 6 and a 4. Mitchell waits, Curran in and balls. He goes for that ramp, doesn't get it. It's gone past the bat, into the gloves of the keeper. It's a dot ball to end the 18th over, leaving 12.
It is the perfect Yorker. It's hit the base of middle and leg stump. It brings... The other thing is it's a dot, but that, you have to say, is just a high-quality piece of bowling from Chris Jordan.
Fantastic delivery from Jordan. I wondered when he was going to go to Yorker mode. He tried a couple in the last over and landed 2, and that is just perfection. Getting rid of Stephen Croft, who's played quite beautifully for Lancashire this evening. Brings Luke Wells to the crease, left-hander, which is not a bad move from Lancashire, getting the left-hander in. For some reason, it's slightly more difficult, I think, for bowlers to bowl Yorkers to left-handers. You just get that feeling. It might be complete balderdash that I'm talking, but from a personal point of view, it was harder to bowl them. Because there's always just a little bit of the angle going away from off-stump rather than into leg stump at the right hand. I can't really explain why, but that's... We'll see. Jordan will probably nail it.
Well, the other thing it does is, if Lancashire did lose another wicket in this over, it changes that whole tie scenario as well, because it's fewer wickets lost, and Surrey, of course, lost 5 as well. 159 for 4. 29 required off 11 balls. First ball for the left-handed Luke Wells. Jordan's into him, and Luke Wells has picked him up, swung him into the leg side, 1 bounce. Out to Gus Atkinson. I think Chris Jordan's sort of indicating sprint in and look for that, but actually away from Gus Atkinson. The last thing you want to do is dive for it, and it goes straight over you.
I think he's done. I think he's done well there. He's made a decision there not to go for the catch, just save the runs instead.
Chris Jordan's fired up though. It's been a brilliant spell from the captain. It really has. You can see how desperate he is to get his side to finals day. Of course, Surrey lost in the last over of the quarter-final last year against Yorkshire when they were chasing. Chris Jordan, 28 needed off 10 balls by Lancashire. Coming into Daryl Mitchell. Mitchell, slower ball, looks to swing it lead side. It's come off the toe end of his bat. They're going to come back for 2. Jordan takes aim, fires, hits, out. Luke Wells, run out. Rob White He's in a good position there and puts up the finger, and Chris Jordan took aim, fired and hit, and Luke Wells is run out for one. And Chris Jordan, it's a brilliant bit of work from the captain again off his 58 off 6 overs. Lancashire had 57, so there's 1 run difference. Oh, the tension, I can't bear it. 27 required off 9 balls, but that was a brilliant bit of work from Chris Jordan again, it really was. And Rob White was in a pretty good position there to give the decision. Of course, we haven't got the TV umpire. Daryl Mitchell. Mitchell, oh, is that above waist high? Looks to swing it leg side. Yes, it is. All right, it's been designated above waist high. And
not a free hit, is it?
No.
It shouldn't be a free hit. He signalled a free hit.
We're having everything.
This is the no
here.
ball from before.
Oh, it's tight. As over the wicket comes Jordan to Dave Villas, whose pads have definitely been in the sun, as he drills this one down the ground. Little misfield from Jamie Overton. The throw from Overton. Great work from Mitchell. Comes sprinting back. South down over his bat. 20 required off 8 deliveries. In comes Jordan to Villas. He's playing the ramp too well. Straight down 5 legs throat. He's played that far too well, Dave Villas. He's got too much of it. And he's just flicked it straight down Sam Curran's throat. It's 168 for 6. Fewer wickets comes into it again now, of course, because Surrey only lost 5. And Rob Jones with 1 ball of this Jordan over to go. And, well, Rob Jones has tried a reverse sweep paddle type thing. He's hit it. He's got a single. And Surrey are rushing round because cut-off time is now. So Surrey might lose one of their fielders on the boundary.
Abbott in and balls to Jones. Well, he gets a run. He gets through for a single, gets Mitchell on strike. He's got to face behind the bowler's arm. Abbott in balls. That might be wide. It is. Paul Allott has to leave us. It's a wide with the second ball of the over.
Will make it very interesting. Mitchell needs to find the boundary now.
Well, can he? Abbott's in, balls to Mitchell. Oh, he goes for one. It's a huge swing. He completely misses it. And it's through to the keeper, and it's a dot ball. It takes it down to 4.
24. Here comes Sean Abbott. Over the wicket to Daryl Mitchell. Right outside his off stump. Swing and a miss again. This is brilliant bowling from Sean Abbott. And Chris Jordan bowled an epic 19th over. It seemed to go on forever, but this is brilliant bowling for
them at the minute.
Abbott's in to Mitchell. He's way outside his off stump. He can only get the toe end of the bat on this. That'll be a single. Good job tonight. 16 required off 2. Rob Jones is on strike. Abbott's in to him, and it'll just be a single down the ground, and Surrey are booking a place in finals day. And it's going to be Sean Abbott to bowl the final delivery with Daryl Mitchell on strike. Abbott is in, Mitchell drives, it'll just be a single, and Surrey are through to finals day, and they have won this by the margin of 14 runs, 13 runs in the grand scheme of things, but actually they have done that quite brilliantly at the end, Surrey, and they are worthy winners. And Surrey beat Lancashire. Lancashire's first defeat in T20 cricket at Old Trafford in 3 seasons, and it's Surrey that are heading to finals day, Scott Reed.
Yeah, outstanding effort by Surrey. I think the way that they went about their tactics with the ball here was fascinating to watch, actually. Almost sacrificing a little at the start of the innings, believing they can back it up at the end. It's come to an end in the knockout stage and in a quarter-final, but yeah, Surrey were terrific, but